Did you forget where you are?
This is what I'm saying.
Did you forget where you was at, though?
That's what I'm saying.
But did you forget where
Okay,
you
is
were?
y'all done or is it finished? I'm gonna give him a 5.
What's good? What's happening, everybody? Welcome to Tunnel Takedown, the only sports show that cares less about what you did on the court.
We don't give a damn.
And it's all about how you showed up.
Now we're gonna jump into the best, the worst, the trends, and the designers we think you should be tuning into.
Now, just like last time, we're gonna jump into the best looks from last week, since we can't agree on anything.
I'm gonna give him a 7.
Not a damn thing.
Not
Clearly.
a goddamn thing.
Different styles, different
We
styles.
are going to pick 2 looks.
Dos.
We're gonna compare them, and then let them compete for the leaderboard.
Sounds fair.
Fair?
Sounds fair.
Let's do it.
To help us decide which player will be number 1 this week and heading to the leaderboard, we've got a 3-prong rating system.
Players will be judged on originality,
Bang.
confidence,
Boom.
and execution. Now let's get right into it. Russell Westbrook.
Yeah.
Y'all
Yo.
gotta chill.
Now, Rax, you said this was your favorite look, right? That's not what you said?
Continue.
My man, he got on the Just Don Michigan shorts.
When he went to UCLA.
He is a Bruin.
Okay.
This did rub me a little wrong.
Okay.
Then he has the Michigan colorway sneakers, though.
I
His
think
own.
they're Jordans, right?
Yeah, those are his. Those are the why nots. It all worked together for the greater
Did
good.
it? 5, originality. There's no originality to, I just got my first country club membership, so I'm pulling up to the game to let everybody know.
That's
with
so
the top.
disrespectful.
Confidence, a 5, because like I said, he know he fucked up. He know for a fact this was not his best choice of ensemble for the pregame. Overall execution, he's getting a 5. What we're gonna stop doing is just because we have some nice pieces and throw them together and the colors don't clash, say that it's like good looking, because that shit is not fire, bro, I'm sorry.
For originality, I'm gonna give him a 6.
Okay.
It's like he's not doing too much compared to what we usually see
Exactly.
him do. So for confidence, I'll give him a 6, and then overall execution, a 7.
Originality, I gave it a 6. I mean, with a fit like this, it's very hard to mess up. He did not mess it up. Just even throwing on the socks super high and doubling it up. He got the 3/4 halfway zip showing off the chest. Confidence
He
6.
don't have a shirt on underneath it for sure.
Oh, he never does.
He didn't
he
last
doesn't
week.
believe
He didn't
in
last
undershirts.
week at All-Star
sure
He
Game.
doesn't
got
believe
no
in
shirt
undershirt.
on underneath that.
And
Said,
so
I'm trying to give you
overall-
collar bones, okay?
So overall execution, I give this a 7. Next up, we have Royce O'Neal. He has the nice little Dolce & Gabbana King's Angel hoodie. Nice little penny for those.
Okay.
Got the Dolce & Gabbana pants to match with the little All Dogs Go to Heaven artwork.
And the Balenciaga
Yeah,
sneakers.
yeah, which I didn't understand. You
I
went
mean-
Dolce,
I
and then
mean-
Balenciaga.
He's going to the game. This looks like something that you would go to the game, and when you leave the game, you could go and do something afterwards, maybe with your homies, pop out. Russell Westbrook looks like your auntie's tennis coach.
We talking about Royce.
This man
We
looks
on
like he
to
probably
Royce
got some
now.
fire bud right now if I needed, you know what I'm saying, a plug outside of the spot. He looks like a normal person. Well, his originality gets a 6. It's a sweatsuit. So what I'm saying is he didn't have to think too hard. It came together for him. Now, I'm not saying that went together per se, because I'm pretty sure it was black pants that went with that tie.
Yeah.
But
I wouldn't
you
have
get
been
But I'm
as
not
mad
mad
at
at I'm not mad at the mix and match. I'm a big fan of the artwork on there. I don't give a fuck who put it. I like shit like this. And the shoes, we're not even gonna go there. Them, you know what I'm saying? Classic scammer kicks, man. I ain't mad at that. Confidence, that boy, you can't tell him shit right now. He get a 9. You could tell his shit approved at the counter
He got a little
every
bull-
time.
He got a little bullshit jewelry on. I see.
And overall execution, I'm gonna give him a 7. Again, he's an NBA player. He's on his way to the game. He's coming to do that business, and then afterwards maybe go get with
What
his shorty.
business is he doing?
Hey, I don't know.
He's Royce O'Neal. You gotta understand that he's not getting no burn.
This show, we don't care about what you did on the court. It's all about how you showed up.
This
Did
is
you
what I'm
forget- Did
saying.
you forget where you are?
This is what I'm
Did you
saying.
forget where you was at, though?
That's what I'm
But
saying.
did you forget where
Okay,
you
is
were?
y'all done or is it finished? I'm gonna give him a 5 across the board. Originality, confidence, and overall execution. I mean, I just feel like Dolce & Gabbana, if you know, you know. It's a wrap for that. How you feel?
Mouse? Yeah,
I'm
let
giving
me hear.
him-
Let me hear this, Mouse.
I'm giving him 5s across the board because that's the lowest we could go. Now, as a
This is
sweatsuit,
just lazy.
as a sweatsuit enthusiast, this doesn't look comfortable. Number one, it doesn't look form fit. Like this is
don't look
ill-fitting.
comfortable.
It looks comfortable. These
He
pants
look
are
cozy as
childish.
shit.
So that gives your boy, the Utah Jazz's Royce O'Neal, a whopping 52. This was a close one, Fat.
Literally
This
one
was a
point
close
off.
one. Russell Westbrook steals the number 2 spot on the leaderboard by 1 point. However, Bradley Beal still sitting on top with the calm 72 points.
Calm 72
give him a
with the
30.
custom.
So come
coat.
harder this season. We need y'all to really get dressed, all right?
Bradley Beal got lucky.
Yeah,
last
whatever.
week.
In case you didn't know, which you better know, Today's the last day of Black History Month.
Yes, it is.
Which really don't mean a goddamn thing to me.
Or me.
Because I'm black 24/7. So it's
times.
always
I
Black
die.
History
Every
Month.
day.
Shout out to my black ass mama. Now, in honor of that, I want to big up Chris Paul and his stylist, Courtney Mays,
Shout out
who
to
have
Chris
been
Paul.
highlighting black designers with his looks. CP3 recently wrote on Instagram, "As an athlete, we have a unique platform for activism. This season, I've intentionally used fashion as a vehicle to champion African-American designers in historically black colleges and universities." So, let's see what he's been working with. First up, shout out to No Cool from the Old Town.
Hey,
your
shout out
people.
to Ohio.
Now, the owner, Raheem Brooks, he designs all of these pieces by hand. Now we got Pierre Morse here. Pierre Morse launched in 2013 by Kirby Jean Raymond. Yes, he's Haitian. Shout out to all my Zos. I did it one time for y'all, sa passe, ma boule, all of that.
All of that.
Oh, that good shit.
Now, We Society, you can sit with us. This is an invitational tee. The brand was started by Kareem Manuel, and they donate a portion of their proceeds to organizations helping to create social change.
Oh, that's
That's
what's
fire.
up. That's what's
Brands
up.
take notes.
For sure.
Now, if you're seeing bold suits and custom jackets coming through the tunnel like we did last week with our best dress, Bradley Beal,
This is a custom Alba Legacy.
Aldo Legacy.
jacket. Alba.
chances are it's designed by menswear visionary Joanna Alba of the Alba brand.
Our own stylist extraordinaire, Derek Roche, caught up with Jhoanna in LA to see what the fuss is about.
Joanna, thank you for having me here today.
Thank you for coming.
No,
this
for
is
sure.
our humble abode. Welcome.
So I know you've had the opportunity to work with Russell Westbrook. So how either underwhelming or exciting was it to work with Russell?
Okay, Russell needs to give me some props. I'm just saying, I did his first photo shoot actually at my house.
Okay.
His rookie year.
Who are some other clients that you've worked with?
You know, I've worked with LeBron. I worked with him for 4 years. Carmelo Anthony. I've worked with, I would say, 80% of the NBA players.
What is one of the craziest requests that you've received from a client?
Rewind to All-Star Weekend.
Okay.
I get a call from Klay Thompson's mother and says, I have no idea what he's bringing, and can you just make him something? And I said, absolutely. We turned it around in 24 hours, had it delivered to his room, and sure enough, he wore it. So I do have a production house across the street. We have over 30 tailors that work exclusively underneath us. So
Nice.
we're able to, you know, figure out and maneuver some things to facilitate our clients.
I know you sewed, but then were you a stylist or a designer first?
I was a designer first, and then you know you have to accessorize.
Got it.
So what we like to do is educate our clients and sit down with them and show them how to maximize their wardrobe.
So glad I got to meet you. So now I'll be coming over here and working in here hopefully and with some new clients and working with you and your company.
Let's do
So
it.
thank you for having me.
Thank you too.
All right.
Shout out to my guy Derek, holding it down in LA. We appreciate you. Now, Kalysse, it's time to keep that same energy. Now you and our producer Adam Fleischer thought it was real cute last week to throw me up on that Summer Jam screen.
Oh, he got this. Oh, he got the thighs out.
So guess what? It's time to return the favor, sis.
Oh.
We're gonna see
Not
who
sis.
wore better.
Not
You
sis.
or PJ Tucker? Ha!
Obviously me.
Nah, I don't know. Nah, PJ Tucker won. You wild.
I mean, I do.
Neo's baby brother.
I still kind of want those fans.
Nah,
but
PJ Tucker got
I'll
you
settle
up
on
out
the
here.
top. Feel me? Celine trousers, Loewe for those who don't know.
Sound-
If you know, you know.
Sounds good, but PJ Tucker won.
Okay.
Now, time to have some more fun.
Yeah, more fun.
It's the flagrant fit of the week.
I love this
time.
part. Yeah.
Now, Rax, you know who we got up here? Your man, the beard.
The beard.
James Harden. Dripped in Louis Vuitton by Virgil.
I'm not mad at the fit, but definitely the pants. Again, y'all in the NBA, y'all can afford a tailor, just like you can afford that person that you're sending to go and buy your clothes and pick
Bingo.
things out for you. Now, another hell no, these shoes. Now, me and Kalysse was actually talking about this. We not mad at what you did, but we kind of mad at the colorway. I'm gonna toss it on over to you, Kalysse. Where you fucked up at?
Right. I mean, I like this fit in the editorial on the model,
Yeah.
not here. If he would have just did a white hoodie or heather gray, it could have been good.
First thing I'm gonna start, he's a multi-millionaire.
And an
No
MVP.
reason
And an MVP.
for ashy hands. That's where I'm gonna start right there.
Wait, we're
hands
dissecting body
ashy than a
parts now?
motherfucker.
Hold on, let me
Moisturize,
zoom in. Let me zoom in.
Ooh, hands ashy. You could afford Louis, but can't afford Jergens. That's number one. Number two, this leather hoodie with no drawstring.
I like the denim Canadian tuxedo, but the fit on this shit that he got rocking is not.
This
makes
is
me not want
Brett.
it.
This is Brett Favre fit. I'm gonna run a flash screen and circle back
but hold on,
to
we
the
gonna-
ashy hands.
hold on, wait,
How do
wait.
you explain the ashy hands?
We not, because we going to move on from him because we already know he flagrant
I'm
as
over
fuck.
it.
So
I'm
can
over
we
it.
take a look at my man JaVale, please? I know y'all was trying to put this on the flagrant, you know what I mean, fit of the week, but this is actually one of my favorite fits of the week, and I'm going to tell you why. I want to point out the Cedric Sabalas graphic tee that my man is wearing.
Shout out to Cedric Sabalas.
Okay, now, we've seen a lot of these graphic, vintage, you know, throwback tees. Last week we had KD with his Waiting to Exhale.
Fire.
But some of them are, like, not really vintage. There's a few things you can tell if you got a vintage or a repop. Now, a repop is basically, there's nothing wrong with a repop. You still are a fan, you still showing your support, you still showing that you got love. Price points is usually the biggest telltale if you're getting an original or if you're getting a repop. The price point on an original will range from around $90 to $250. Now, if you pay anything over that, you got fucking money, and the shirt better have been worn by the artist himself. Now, if you see something that is single stitch, that is a telltale sign that it is probably an original, because jeans back in the day, they only use one stitch as opposed to two now,
two-stitching now.
as they make more mass-produced items. Knowledge is power. Make sure you do your homework, and like I said, there's nothing wrong with a repop, but if you're trying to go for that authentic, you know, original look, spend a couple more dollars and get that OG.
It's almost the weekend, which
Okay.
means it's almost time for another can't miss NBA on ABC.
Ooh, who we
game.
got this
Get
weekend?
in.
This week, the Warriors
Again.
are heading down to Philly.
Ooh.
The 76ers.
Me gonna be there?
Mixed.
Duh.
Yes, everybody gonna be there.
Hey, don't.
It's the Warriors and the 76ers.
He might have had a
Yeah,
hot
well,
dice
we gonna
game in
be
Vegas
there.
to a
It's
10.
it's clout central. Everybody gonna be there. Who's gonna have the worst fit? Ben Simmons or Steph Curry?
Steph Curry.
Steph Curry.
All right, well, so all three for
But we
Steph.
have faith. Steph, prove us wrong.
We don't have faith.
I have faith.
Definitely don't.
You have faith in Steph, not us.
Come on.
don't.
One time.
Now, if you want to join in on the conversation, head over to @Complex Sports and let us know who you think the best or worst dressed in the NBA is.
We don't really care though.
We don't.
I mean, we care.
No,
we care just a
care.
little bit.
I don't give
care.
a damn. You are wasting characters.
We'll see you next week on Tunnel Takedown, only on Complex.
Yeah.